Good morning, you all. I hope everybody is well. It is Wednesday, February the 28th, and this is the next video on my chemotherapy journey and my hair loss. So, anyway, it's a new day. So, didn't have such a good evening, but last evening, because I had symptoms, just yuck. But I got through it. The Lord helped me through that. And today I feel better thus far. That could change in the next hour, but I'm going on what I feel right now, and I appreciate Him touching me. So, my hair loss thing. So, this is really fast, let me tell you, for me. It's even faster than I anticipated it could ever be, but it is what it is. So, I started losing hair. My first hair loss day was on Sunday. You know, I have my other videos, and I will show you just real quick again. That Sunday, this was my hair loss. That little sweet little thing, little hairball, hacked up a hairball there on Sunday. And then on Monday, I hacked up a little larger hairball. That was Sunday. And then on Monday, no, that was Monday, sorry. Yeah, that was Monday a.m. And then on Monday evening, you know, I told you all about, wow, I had hair come out on my hand, and I was rubbing my head, and I ended up Monday night, you know, losing this small little critter looking thing, hairy thing. I mean, but a larger critter, hairy thing. That was a little surprising, okay? This wasn't just like 24, 48 hours at the most. Okay. And then yesterday morning, I went over it with you guys. It was Tuesday morning, the 27th. I lost some, but not as much as I could have, because I lost that huge lot of hair Monday night. So this was yesterday morning. Just two little pieces, actually different pieces, because I did it at two different times as far as just, you know, brushing it or whatnot. Actually, I brushed this out with you guys on the video yesterday morning, that, and with what was in my hat too. Okay, well, I'm talking about last night. Mercy me, I was shocked. Okay, I shouldn't be, but I was. Look at this. Look at this, would you? That's a whole wig of its own. That's my hair loss just last night. Last night. Cool. You know, and I probably wouldn't get this much all at once if I wasn't doing this fingers through my hair, you know, kind of like a big comb. Because one thing I've been doing it for is massaging my head, because, you know, I've told you my head is so sore and tingling and things. And it's so sore I can't really touch it in places. However, that's the main reason I was starting this massaging my head, all this stuff. And then this hair just kept coming out and coming out and coming out. So instead of me just waiting and brushing it out from time to time and it falling out, that way, I decided, you know, when that starts happening, I don't want that stuff just falling everywhere. And I want to know what's going on. I'm one of those type of people. I want to know what's happening. So I just kept doing it last night. And I came up with this. So that being said, I did get the loose stuff. If there was loose, some of it I did see falling before I started doing this. Just hairs. But this was amazing. So anyway, that's that. So I haven't brushed my hair out yet this morning. I've been up since early, but I thought I'd keep you all from grueling so early that I'd post this a little later. So I'm getting ready to brush it out again. And it's pretty disgusting when I take my hat off. Y'all like my fight hat? This is my fight hat. I don't know if disgusting is the correct word, but it's kind of like, ew. So, but yeah, disgusting is pretty much it. So, I will brush it out. But I want to give some haze out there real quick. I want to say a special hello and I love you to my sister by marriage. Her name, I'll only give first names when I do these call out people. Her name is Jeanette. She has been battling cancer for several weeks now. And Jeanette, I just want you to know, we love you so much. And we are praying for you. And that if you know anything, know that I love you. And then I want to say hey to all my Robert J. Doe VA peeps there, my co-workers, my friends, the doctors, everybody. And a couple of special ones there that I'm pointing out because of their battling right now is Deb. She was one of my side-by-side co-workers. And she's still working there. I retired, but she's still working. But she's battling cancer right now. And this has just come up recently. And I want to give you a special hey, Deb. And I'm praying for you daily. And then another friend there by the name of Crystal. She's battling the same type of cancer I had. And hers was definitely worse than what mine was. And I want to say, hey, Crystal, we're praying for you too. Then there's a special person in the Kansas City area. She goes to my son's church there in Kansas City. And her name is Rhonda. She's been battling cancer for a few years now. And some things has come up just of recent that is concerning. And she's battling it. It continues to battle it. And we love you, Rhonda, and praying for you every day. Okay, so let me go on forward. Just real quick, this necklace. See this necklace I'm wearing? The back of it has, in silver, the breast cancer awareness ribbon in silver. And the front is I wished I knew the right word to pronounce, but this is a heavy-duty type of rock. And she softened all this and made the silver casing around it and did all this by hand. Her name is Sonia, and she's the one that cut my hair. I told you my niece cut my hair short for me the first time, and she also makes jewelries, and she is so talented all the way around. So, but I wanted a special thank you, Sonia, for this. I love it. I've been wearing it every day. It means a whole lot. Okay, there's a couple of things I'll let you know before I sign off. But now we got to brush my hair, right? Okay, ready? It's not too pretty under there. It's getting much thinner, right? Much thinner. I mean, this is just, there's my head. Okay, hey. So, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh my, I'm feeling a lot of it this time. Now, let me say this and let this sink in. This hair loss is from my first and only right now chemo treatment I had. One chemo treatment, so that tells you something about the strength of it. It's some strong stiffer, let me tell you. But anyway, I'd like to rather get it over with faster, I think, than slower. I tell you, kids, I've never seen my scalp so vivid. There it is. And everywhere I touch, I've got hair. And look at this. this hair. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I get to talking and I'm like, what did I say this? But Sonia is going to give me a buzz job. A buzz haircut today at 1:30. So I'll be videoing that and post it for you guys. And you can meet Sonia. She's super cool. Super talented. Of course, she's my niece. You think, where'd she get it from? Mm-hmm. Do I have to say any more? Okay, there we go. Wow. But I have to put my glasses on so I can see. Okie dokie. Well, let's see what we got. I'm sorry, this drives me nuts on my clothes. Not so bad. But since I lost about 3 headfuls last night, this seems mighty small. Huh. Not bad. Yep, it's out. Do you call that bad? Not so bad? Or you just say this is part of it? And whatever happens, it happens, right? So I just encourage you to get on done with it bad self and let's get this job on the road, okay? Alrighty then. So like I said, today at 1:30, I'm going to get that buzz cut. She also has the tool that she can make it just like my bald head, just a scalp bald. A shiny bald head. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and just have her buzz it. Oh, my lords. Buzz it. And that way it'll be where it won't all this stuff. When it does, that comes out, you know, it'll just be little pieces. Maybe I won't even notice. I don't even have a handful anymore. It just doesn't happen. But hey, you know, I'm not letting this get me down. It's like, you know, the doc did tell me though. He said it will grow back and you'll probably have twice as much. And it may be a totally different color. No telling what I'll end up with, but I'll be happy with anything, right? So I'll let you go here, but I just want to say real quick that I appreciate y'all and thank you for sending up prayers or sending encouraging thoughts. Whatever it is you do best, and y'all have been wonderful. And also, I'll just mention that I told you I would tell you a little story about my foundational title for this is Faith Over Fear. And the Sunday before I had my chemo treatment, I expressed with the church that this chemotherapy, it just right down scares me, you know, and I'm not easily frightened about things. And I think that's thanks to my ADHD. I think it helps me not be afraid just to get things done. And I might have a little fear, but not normally a lot. But this really, even the cancer itself, the surgery, she got all of it. She took a little bit of my lymph nodes just to test them when she did that. And that was all clear. She got it all. That didn't frighten me much as the chemo. It's the unknown of the chemo and how the response or reaction is going to be. But I shared that with the church in a testimony. And, you know, they have been backing me up and still are. They're there for me. And we have a sister in the church that after service was over that day, specifically this sister said the words that I knew was going to be my foundational title for this journey. She said, you know, Sister Debbie, she said, our service was talked about faith, a lot of faith in our service in different areas and aspects of faith in life and in faith in our Jesus Christ. And she said, and you know, the fear you have, this service today was, let's just count it as faith over fear. And that touched my heart, those 3 words, faith over fear. And it touched my heart. And that was supposed to be for me, and I certainly appreciate her being open with me and how she felt to encourage me. And I appreciate it because that has been my bottom line. When I feel a little scared, or I feel a lot scared, or frightened, I should say scared. It sounds like I kind of am, but frightened, I start repeating faith over fear. Yeah, faith over fear. Simple words, has a big meaning. And so another one that I have for joy is I got to keep joy in my heart. My husband's good to help me keep joy. He's a joyful person. Even if he don't feel like it, he's usually pretty joyful. And he's always patting me on the back, hugging me, singing a song. He keeps me joyful, but I have to have my joy too, And I have to say it because I'm pretty joyful. Sometimes I'll act very joyful, or I'll act all right and I'm not. But a lot of times I do that. But I've got to find that true joy. And I know the scripture in Psalms, I think it's in chapter 110, I was reading the other day. It's, "This is the day which the Lord hath made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it." So again, this is the day. So I will rejoice and be glad in it. I don't know what next hour holds for me and how I'll feel or anything else, but I'm going to be joyful if I can at all. And then I also, on the one about faith over fear, I looked at 2 Timothy. Gosh, please forgive me. Anyway, there's a scripture, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." I think that's in the first chapter, maybe 2 Timothy. Sorry, I'll put it on my on this, where you can read it on the bottom. I'll post that. But that to me is about it all. It's not to have that spirit. He didn't give us spirit of fear. We create that fear, And but he gives us that power and that love, and of a sound mind. Sometimes I question my sound mind, However, we all can do that, right? And so, if any of y'all ever want to go visit my church family and the church there, it's Vine Community Church, and it is 504 West Harry Street. And we have service on Wednesday night, and on Sunday morning, we'll have a ladies meeting coming up the next Wednesday, I believe. And feel free to, ladies, to go and visit if you want and see what that's about. My son, middle son, Carl, Brother Carl, Pastor Carl, he's the pastor of the church, and the assistant pastors, Pastor Sean, Brother Sean. And then if anybody in the Kansas City area feels an urgency to go to a church and you want to feel some life in it, that's one of our other son, Brother Tony, and his church is called the Monticello Gospel Assembly, and it's in Lenexa, Kansas. It's not far from the general Kansas City's areas, and it's 9200 South Hedge Lane, I believe it is. I'll also post that. So let's just get on with this day, and let's have faith over fear, and let's have the joy of the Lord, and we'll just keep going. And so today at 1:30, I'll get this buzzed, and I'll video it so you guys can see it. And then we'll see how I look bald. I mean, really, this head is not pretty. I guarantee you this head is not pretty. But I'll try on my wigs for you this week and show you my two pretty wigs, and I got some different beanies now. And then we'll go to the next step, my next chemo treatment on March 5th. And I'm going to take some pictures of what's going inside of me. whenever it's dripping around. So, alrighty. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.